Welcome, everyone, to the Dougie S Report show, where I discuss my views and points on political topics. Today, we are here to talk about the two-party system and my thoughts about it today. For me, I feel like we aren't divided as we are. I don't feel like we're as divided as people think we are. But for some reason, we cannot sit down and have that civil conversation. Is it because it's a two-party system? It's Republican versus Democrat. It's either one team or the other. It's not about you or I or the people. It's not about our everyday citizens that we come across. It's about defending what we believe because of the party. Is it for one party to keep power, or is it to play the blame game? Think about it. When each presidential candidate or governor candidate has a rally, what do? They play the blame game. They blame their opponent. They don't think about solutions for the people. They don't think about what can be done. They play the blame game. And I think that's an issue. As someone who ran for office in their local town, that was the talking point. It was to blame the other side. To blame the other side. And that's why things stayed divided. Because we can't think of a solution for why we can change things. Does the media hold part of the blame as well? Think about the headlines you see. Think about how they attack one side and not the other, when sometimes they agree on the same issues. They can agree on the same issues. But if one party says it and the other party says it, they blame one party that's currently in power. But if the other party's in power, they get a free pass. Why is it? Look at Congress. Look at the hearings. It's always blaming the party, blaming your opponent, but not sitting down together, having a civil conversation, and thinking of solutions. Remember, we elect the people in power. We elect them to work for us. I personally believe the people we see around us, we agree with them on many aspects, many conversations. But the people who are supposed to represent us, they just want to blame the party. They want to blame the opponent. Why is that? We have to ask ourselves that question. Why do they play the blame game? How come they don't think of a solution for us? How come they don't come together for us? What are we? We are the United States of America. And it seems like we're more divided than united. It's for many of those reasons that I mentioned above. To keep power, to divide us. Because when they divide us and they have their conversations or their arguments, and we see that, we're going to vote based on what they tell us to do. We're going to vote based on what they tell us to do. If they tell us that side is bad, then I'm going to believe it, and I'm going to vote against it. When each candidate has a rally, shouldn't they bring list of solutions that they want for us rather than blame their opponent? And it's not just one side. It is both sides. I have yet to see a candidate come and work together. So is the two-party system truly a problem for this country? If there was no two-party system and just candidates giving their thoughts, their ideas, would there be less division in this world today? And I'm not just talking about the president. I'm talking about governor elections, mayor elections. Both sides have their talking points, and both sides still play the blame game. When will that end? When will the blame game end? I have many ideas and thoughts on how this country can move forward. So join me on this journey to discuss possible solutions on how we can come together in the United States of America. Remember, United States, not divided states. Thank you for listening or watching the Dougie S Report. We'll see you guys next time.